Welcome back to the channel. We are in the thick of harvest season and I'm really enjoying it. I'm still picking blueberries every single day. If you skip a day, it is a disaster and you'll be picking for 2 hours. We pulled most of our carrots, which Lawson was super excited about, obviously. We're actually planning to do a garden tour video next, right after this video. I hope that's something you'll be interested in. This past week, my mama brought some corn that she had planted, and I put some of it up. She also brought yellow squash and some zucchini and acorn squash. And by next week, we'll be harvesting our own yellow squash and zucchini. So while the blessing of abundance has definitely been on us, last week was also extremely trying. As I mentioned before, my daddy is having some health problems, and I had a friend to pass away, and Lawson actually got sick. So we had a crazy week, and putting up corn and things like that was very helpful for me because it was something that I could just focus on doing and not sit and worry because I tend to do that. And I think the Lord knows what we need exactly when we need it. And He knows me for sure. He knew that I needed a lot of stuff to do to keep my mind off everything that was going on. Thank you for picking up sticks. And actually, Lawson wound up having hand, foot, and mouth disease, which I had not even thought about in a very long time. And at the time that I'm working on this box of tomatoes I was actually blessed with the week after, he is almost fully recovered, and now I have broken out with bumps on my hands and feet. Now, I have a mild case of it, as did Lawson. He didn't get as bad as I thought he could. But the bumps on my hand definitely caused me some issues doing what I needed to do, and the bumps on my feet really made it difficult to walk around. And I'm not meaning to laugh. I'm not making light of the situation, but I just thought it was kind of funny. I did wind up getting the hand, foot, and mouth disease, which I'm sure everybody listening to this video has heard of that before, and I wasn't worried about me getting it at all. My husband has some bumps on his arm that look like poison ivy, but they don't itch, so I'm pretty sure that's what he has too. And we're just going through it, y'all. Like, do you ever just feel like you're just going through it? But it's okay. We're all doing fine, and it could have been worse, and we've still been able to function pretty normally, other than not being able to go anywhere or be around anybody, which gave me plenty of time to can salsa and spaghetti sauce and just some diced tomatoes. Those are the 3 things that we use the most, the 3 tomato products that I would be buying. Now, I do buy tomato paste, and I have never canned tomato paste myself. I feel like it takes a whole lot of tomatoes. So I just buy that, and I focus on canning these 3 items, and that's what I always do. The next morning, I got up pretty early and made some crackers because I have a new cracker recipe that I'm using now. If you've been watching for a while, you've seen me make sourdough crackers at least 2 or 3 times on this channel. That's not what I'm making here. I have a dry mix that I got the recipe for from a lady that I follow on Instagram. And you just put all the dry ingredients in a jar, and then you mix some olive oil or melted butter and water when you're ready to make the actual crackers. And it is so simple. It's almost just as easy as doing sourdough crackers, and they taste a lot like wheat thins to me. I feel like I'll probably modify the dry ingredients just a little bit here and there and make different things. Like I may do some cinnamon ones. And anyway, I guess I can try to post the link for this cracker recipe if y'all would like it. But it turned out so good. Lawson is obsessed with them. He ate almost all of them in 2 days that I made before. So I'm having to make this other batch. And it's pretty early. I got started on that before the sun really came up. And I got a pork butt put in the crock pot so that I can continue canning tomatoes today. Along with canning the tomatoes, I also canned a jar of blueberry pie filling. If you've been watching the last few videos, you know I've been doing everything with blueberries because we have so many right now. And I had been wanting to do this and I've just never done it. And it turned out really good. I can't wait to use it. And for supper, I had some of the fresh corn that I cut off. And I did some zucchini, kind of hibachi style zucchini, and onions, and of course we had a cut up red tomato. And everybody enjoyed supper. Lawson loves pork. Is that your third plate? And right after supper, like usual, we got outside and did a few chores. Dusty had to move some of the chickens, and he couldn't do it by himself. He had to have some help, and as you can see, he had some really good help. I don't think Dusty was even trying. Lawson pretty much moved the chickens by himself. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, I wish you'd subscribe and follow along with my little family. And if you do, I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.
Good job. Help Daddy move the chickens.